Hello everyone, it's Friday the 6th of December, and yes it is, I haven't got my arse into gear and I've not managed to get a few of these in the bank like I've done in previous years. I'm just struggling along. This is not going to be a happy, jokey, I'm not in the mood, I'm just not in the... Don't swear, Rog. I want to rant and rave and swear and just smash up the house at the moment. So... this is an anti-Advent Christmas scene. There is a Christmas scene. Look, there's my tree. That's all you're going to get to see of it. So that's annoyed me. That annoyed me yesterday. The tree's here. I'm not showing it. I'm not showing it. I'm not going to show it. Just look at an old video. It looks more or less the same. It's got a few extra decorations on. It's got my Aber Voyage one. It's got a Ghetto Blaster, bauble, a food mixer bauble, and you know, I've shown you those anyway. But you know, I realised that when I was making a video that the tree, the top part of the tree was reflected in the mirror behind. Not much of it, and really I don't know how anyone could make out how the whole tree looked from that. You couldn't really see individual decorations, but yes, he's not going to show us the tree, he says, sitting in front of a bloody huge mirror that shows enough of the tree's reflection to give us an idea what it looks like. And 3 people have thumbed it up. So for you 3 people, and for whoever you are, I'm not showing it. And I will be blocking this. I'm going to say that. I just get so... it might not have been meant nastily, but I took it as that. And yes, I'm sure most of you say, oh, don't take any notice, we love to see a tree, I'm sure. But that's not what you focus on. You don't focus on the nice comments. You never remember the nice comments. Well, you do, but you don't... they don't create the feelings I'm feeling now. It's... I am seriously thinking of winding this channel up. Because you wind me up. You don't. Most of you don't. But it just takes 1 or 2 people to say some arsehole thing to me. And I don't care if it was not meant like that. I took it. You've got to be very careful with written word on the internet, because I can say things to people's faces jokingly, but as long as I'm doing it face to face, they know. They can tell you're joking. And I do joke around and say things to people who I'm friendly with, and they know that's what you do, and it's okay in a group of friends. But when you're putting it written down, it could be taken the wrong way, and I'm taking it the way as if, well, 3 people don't want to see the tree as far as those thumbs up go, so nobody's going to see it. And I don't, sorry folks, if you want to see it, go on an old video. It's, as I said, it's the same. And then I've had a run-in with the postman. Yesterday I asked him to use the bell, and he said he doesn't use the bell. I said, well, please use the bell, because I only just caught him before he left. After putting how the postman put a thing through the door. I was a postman, I know how these things work. So today I was waiting for a new laptop, not for me. Mark needed a new laptop, so he's ordered one from Very on my discount. So, and then he doesn't have to pay for it for a year, so... he was wanting an iPad, but I looked into it, and for the price of the iPad, with an Apple Pencil and a keyboard, it would have been more than a mid-range Apple MacBook Air. And he only really wants it for browsing the internet and stuff, so he doesn't need processing power for video editing like I need. So I get a discount off Apple MacBooks, but not off iPads for some reason. So it was cheaper, really, to get the MacBook Air. So that I knew, I was expecting it, you see. So I was sort of listening out for the postman. I was in the kitchen tidying up with music on, and I suddenly I must have heard something. Things were being put through the door. A little parcel was put through the door, and I thought, the postman's there. So I looked through the peephole, and he was about to write one of those cards. And I thought, no, the laptop, he'll have the laptop. Anyway, so I opened the door and I said, oh, he didn't ring the bell then? And he said, yes, he did. So I said, oh, well, I didn't hear it. So anyway, I took the parcels in, went to check back, and yes, he had rang it. I don't know why, because it normally comes up on my iPad. No matter what application is open, it normally starts to say there's somebody at the door. There's somebody at the door. But it didn't. So when I looked back, I thought, oh, he had pressed it. So now I can't face the postman. So now I'm frantically looking, have I got anything due to be sent through Royal Mail? Because I'll cancel it. Or in future now, you see, because of where I am, I can't have him coming to the door because I've realised I'm wrong. But also, he's taken my chocolate penis to a neighbour. I've been expecting this chocolate penis. Here's a picture of it. It's not a phallic thing. It's more of a comedy thing. And I only wanted the chocolate penis because I'm going to be attending a Miranda Hart Zoom thing on the 15th, wearing a Miranda Hart jumper. And I wanted to have a chocolate penis to wave. And it's the same style of chocolate penis that Miranda used in an episode where she was, you know, eating it in the street and then dropped it in some woman's hood as she walked by. You'll know if you've seen Miranda. So I just wanted it for comic effect. So now I showed Mark, I said, look, there's a picture of a neighbour. He said, where's that? Oh, Mark told me where it was. So I went to the neighbours, had a look round to see if it'd been put in the bush, knocked on the door, there's nobody in. So what if that's gone through the letterbox and my neighbour doesn't see it's not for them, opens it and sees it's a chocolate penis? So I've got to go around there and explain why I've received a chocolate penis. I mean, it's a good job it was a comedy looking one and not one of the more realistic phallic ones that you can buy. You can buy them that look real. But it's just, you know, it was just a dick on a stick. That was all it was. So now that got me wound up. So if I don't get it by this evening, then I'm going to have to claim that I have not received it to the eBay seller. Yet there is a picture of somebody's front door, but not my front door. So, you know, I'm just absolutely peed off today. Oh, and another thing, because I'm so peed off, and this, I'm not putting up my village, you know, this, my Belik. You've seen everything you're going to see. I showed you the stuff in the boxes. You've seen it previously. You can have a look at it on a last year's video or whenever. I've decided I can't be bothered with that. It's all going back in the loft. I've done the tree. That's the main thing. So now, because I'm not putting up the whole village, my sideboard will be free. So what I might do is take down my Poles, Pot and Prickle ornament, put that to one side, and I'm actually going to put up this in the living room, my nativity scene. So I've got something, a nice illuminated doodah. So that's what I'm doing. Shall we get on with this thing? It's the 6th. Oh, we've got Satan Claus. Look up the history of Santa Claus and the imagery. That's why I don't have anything. And he's a black, I thought he was. Even Playmobil, look. I'll just take off his beard. Right, obviously Santa's made up anyway, but oh, sorry if you believed in Father Christmas. And yes, I'm sure there are black kids and other ethnic kids that like Playmobil and quite happy to see a black Santa. Anyway, there he is. Minus his sack. Things are getting on top of me now, folks. I can't pretend, you know. I can't pretend it's all well and good. Oh, it's all happy, happy, happy. That's just a lie. I just can't bear those influencers. And others that just make out that they're, there you go, talk to Mildred, that make out that their lives are so perfect, and then it makes the people that see that, it makes them feel bad about their lives. And you think, why isn't my life like that? Why can't I afford that? Why isn't my home looking like that? And yes, some of you say, oh, you live in a nice house. I do live in a nice house. It's not a big house. It's not my house, though. It doesn't belong to me. I have no legal right to this house. If Mark decides one day he wants to chuck me out, and that has happened, we did make up. Eventually, I more or less had to beg him to stay, and we got over that. But I still feel any time I could be chucked out of here. So it's not my house. This is not my house. It is my, you know, what you see in the videos, it's my, more or less my choice of decor. And a lot of the stuff in the house belongs to me. It's not, I've no rights to this house at all. And that makes me feel uneasy and awkward. This will be fun. I might be okay tomorrow. I don't know. I might decide I won't bother. I've got to finish this. I've got to finish this. Because I know there are people that are enjoying this unusual Advent calendar series. There you go. What is it? Some sort of bear. Oh my. I can't believe that. I can't believe. I think, although at the moment, look, that's cheered me up. I think my guardian angel has made me pick that because I was going to do something along these lines. I don't know if I'm in the mood to do it. I just can't believe that. What is it? Synergy, is that the correct word? I just thought I bought an item in my Iceland order. I didn't show it because I thought, no, I don't want you to see that. But I bought something in my Iceland order that I was gonna use in one of these videos. And I thought, wouldn't it be good if one of these mindfulness doodads comes up and it's related to the item I bought from Iceland? And this one is, I can't believe it. I'll read it out. Well, I can't believe it. That's amazing. What are the odds? I mean, just to say, I know it's stupid, but I feel that some entity, some force has made me pick that to remind me that I'm not alone, that I'm being looked after. Right, I'll try and read it out. And this is Audrey Forbes Hamilton will know it was one of her comments that made me think I'm going to do that. And I will do it. I don't know if I'll do it today. I'm not in the mood, but I will do it. I should do it today because of this. So a bit later on, because I don't fancy doing it now, I will film the segment I'm going to use for this and insert it for you. Ooh. Eat something mindfully. Before you start, think about your chosen Christmas food, where it came from, how it was made, and what ingredients went into it. Don't feel guilty about treating yourself, but try to avoid overindulgence. Before you eat, engage your senses. Notice how the food looks, smells, and feels. Is your mouth watering? Your stomach growling? Fully experience the present moment, the palpable anticipation before the enjoyment. Try to eat slowly. Focus on the feel and taste of each bite, the texture in your mouth as you chew and swallow. Remember to single task it. Channel all your attention solely into the experience of eating. Notice the progression of your emotions and bodily sensations as you eat. How does it make you feel? This exercise shows us how much there is to enjoy when we take our time with our food and focus our mind on the present. Only the calling. Right then, I've done that. And yes, I did manage to get Tarquin's lungs back in, but as soon as I picked him up again, they fell out. I hope there's not much. I hope there's too much. Not too much we have to do with Utaki today. I'm going to leave him to the end again because I might have to prepare him. But yeah, although that I can't begin to describe how special that was, picking that particular mindfulness thing out on this day when I'd only been thinking of it. I don't know if it's just me. I've just manifested it somehow. I don't know. I know it all sounds a bit strange. Right, we're looking for 6, aren't we? Here it is. Oh, and I wrote a 1-star review on Neil's Yard's website about that woodland diffuser. I have to be within half a metre to get the smell of it. £33 it was. So I wrote them a 1-star review. It was very fair. I just said doesn't smell of anything. I've used them before. I've used Neil's Yard before, and it filled the room, and it lasted weeks. It's still going now. The other one I've got. And for that, they sent me a £5 voucher to spend. It said, for your 1-star review, you've got a £5 voucher. I don't normally bother with reviews, but I was quite annoyed by that. This is another. Well, it's Christmassy, isn't it? Is this going to focus? I keep trying to adjust the camera settings. Look, it's looking. It's. Don't look on my face, you silly camera. I can't even see if that's focused. But anyway, it's a rejuvenating frankincense toner, 25ml. Apply with cotton wool after cleansing to refresh and prime the skin. For results you'll love, use as part of a daily rejuvenating frankincense skincare ritual. Well, I expect there'll be some more frankincense things. It's not sealed. Can I have a... Ooh. Is it hard to describe the smell of frankincense? It is. It's not floral. It's not citrus. It's more woody, musky. Anyway, it is pleasant. It's unisex, but men could use that. Okay, so that's drawer number 6. Back it goes, the wrong way round, so you can see what we've got left to open. And finally, let's have a look what's in store for Tarquin. Box number 6. I have no idea what today's box is about. Oh, what's that? Ah, look. I've been given a heart. Is it a stress toy? I really need to relieve my stress. I won't squeeze it too much. That is obviously not. That's not going to be the heart that fits inside Tarquin, is it? That's not going to fit you, Tarquin, is it? So we'll pop the heart there. Hopefully. Oh, I'm hoping we haven't got much to do today because I'm not in the mood for doing some sort of experiment. There is the heart. So what does it say? I've got some paper. Oh, today is a special day. It is raffle day exclusively for our lucky customers. Follow this QR code for a chance to win great prizes. Details of prizes inside, only for verified purchases. Terms and conditions apply. Quick, I'm going to see if I'm a winner. Wouldn't that be marvellous if I've won a few £1,000,000, so I can buy myself a little cottage in the middle of nowhere, get myself off all social media and live like a hermit for the rest of my life? Oh, please, please, please. Please. Yep, there we go. Open. Oh, isn't it exciting, folks? Here we are. Oh, right. Okay. I don't know if I want this prize. Today's prize, can you see? It's a collection of 3 crazy scientist lab kits. Just fill the form and click submit. Blah, blah, blah. Well, I'll fill it in. But not yet. We need to see. Well, there's nothing in here for experimentation, is there? So let's hope they've gone easy on me for day 6, because I don't really fancy. Right, now that's the lung. Ooh, I think again. I didn't want to do anything too complicated today, and it looks like I'm not having to. So let's read out some incredible facts about the heart. Your heart beats about 100,000 times a day, creating the rhythmic sound you can hear with a stethoscope. Your heart is about the size of your fist, a small organ with a big job. The heart is a powerful pump that pushes blood through a network of blood vessels, delivering oxygen and nutrients to every part of your body. Your heart generates its own electricity. This electrical signal makes your heart muscles contract and pump blood. The heart has 4 chambers, 2 atriata, it's atriata, isn't it? 2 atriata, upper chambers, and 2 ventricles, lower chambers. Each side works as a team to pump blood efficiently. Your heart has valves that act like doors, ensuring blood flows only in one direction. Imagine them as traffic lights for the blood. Your heart rate is controlled by a natural pacemaker called the, sinoatrial, anyway, it's something. It's sinoatrial, sinoatrial, I'm going to say, node, which sends out electrical signals to regulate the heartbeat. Your heart rate changes based on your activity. It beats faster when you're playing sports and slower when you're resting or sleeping. In the unfortunate event that someone dies, they can often donate their heart. A heart donation is the most incredible gift, the gift of life. This generous act saves another person's life. Families of donors often take comfort in knowing that their loved one's heart is still beating in someone else's chest, creating a special connection between the two families. Note, while the heart is a remarkable pump, it is also known as a symbol of love and emotions. Today, instead of experimenting with the heart, let's play with a squishy heart gift and enjoy some extra reading about the heart structure in the next page. Enjoy the day off from experimenting and think about the people you love with all your heart. So it's a squishy ball. Again, I'm not in the mood for cutting up bottles and splitting balloons and making slime. I didn't want to do any of that. And again, how's that? It's turned out fine. I've got to put the heart in somewhere. I don't know where. I'll have to. Where does the heart go? It doesn't mention, unless we've got some. Are you interested, folks? Oh, it's not much. I'll read it out to you as I'm pumping my heart. Heart anatomy. The aorta artery is like the blood's main highway, carrying blood pumped by the heart to all parts of the body. The pulmonary artery carries blood from the heart to the lungs. The right atrium is like a welcoming entryway in the heart where blood returns from the body. It then sends this blood to the right ventricle. The left and right ventricle are like strong pumps in the heart. The left ventricle pushes oxygen-rich blood out to the body through the aorta. The right ventricle pushes blood to the lungs to get fresh oxygen. The superior vena cava is like a big tunnel that brings blood from the upper part of our body, like our head and arms, back to our heart. The left atrium is like a cosy waiting room in the heart where oxygen-rich blood from the lungs arrives. From there it gets ready to be pumped out to the rest of the body. Right then, we've got to give Tarquin a heart, but we've also got to reassemble his lungs, but we're going to leave one of the lungs out because we have to put the heart in. Right, which way does that go? I think, I don't know. I'm trying to look at the video that you can click on. This is not going to keep Tarquin's lungs in place. Oh, I'm going to have to move those out. Oh, that's half his lung gone. I think that's it. Tarquin, I don't know if you're going to survive this whole Advent series, because I might smash you to pieces before the end of this, you know. I can't wait for your ribcage. come on. Right, that left, right, it's sort of, oh. It's sort of where it should be. Can you just see the heart there? You've got a beating heart now, Tarquin. Right, I'm going to have to lie him down until the next video because it's all going to fall out. I can see it happening now. I won't do it again. We'll lay you down there, Tarky. So to summarise today's Advent video, life is full of ups and downs, but also amazing coincidences. It's also full of people that aren't very nice, but we have to remember, for the nasty ones, there's many more who are nice, and I'm sure I'll get some nice comments under this video. I expect I might get a few nasty ones as well, but they will get instantly blocked, because I'm trying to block negativity out of my life. It's not possible, of course, but I do my best. We also learnt that not all Santa Clauses are white. I learnt how to eat a chocolate bar mindfully. We also obtained some rejuvenating frankincense toner from the Neil's Yard Advent Calendar. And finally, Tarquin got a heart. And I got a heart as well, to remind me that love always beats hate. Thanks for watching. Sorry there wasn't so many laughs in today's video. I'll try my best for tomorrow. Bye for now.